Hey, hello. So this is the video number 5 about a serious talk about the top 5 subjects that you should know when you want to learn about Flask. And here we're gonna talk about the URL routing and blueprint, like why you should learn about these topics and why it's so important. And it's actually one of the most important, I would say, all the top 5 that I mentioned here, top 4 that I already mentioned before. It's really important, like it's the base for you starting going to this environment. But these definitely is one that you're gonna see more, and how that you're gonna handle the structure and improving your project. This is really fundamental. So if you like it, please give me already like it, a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and let's go into. Okay, so now we're gonna talk a little bit more about roles and blueprints. This is one of the most relevant topic, of course. If you start to learn Flask, there's no reason if you not to use one of these two tools that we have, these two APIs that we have. What are you seeing here in my screen? I would like it just open one file and call it like app.py. I'm not gonna show this running because this is not the idea of the video itself. But the concept roles base is everywhere that you go in your website, any website, you need to have some tool that you tell, hey, he's asking, she's asking about this place, how then resolve this. So in Flask, you have these two ways. One is called route, another way is called blueprints. The first one that I'm showing here is route itself. Is the most simple one that you can have. Like very good, I would say. Like you can use this. Remember that we are talking about the architecture. There's no defined architecture the way that you should use or not the best one. Like some projects you will be more than enough to use roles. So basically what I have here, like okay, we are from Flask, import Flask, and we have like you need to create the instance app from Flask name. I will not tell about this, but you can look at the internet and understand why this way. Maybe another video I'm gonna talk about because it's gonna be nice. And we have here what we call the pattern called decorator. Good to learn. Go to the internet. I not say if you're really beginning, like you don't have that much knowledge right now, just understand that this is called, that is a name, that's a pattern that's called decorator, and later on you can understand more about, but not for now. But okay, so basically what I'm saying here is this main path, like I not specify anything else. You should call this method, and you should return this word missing here. And what it is gonna do, like there is a thing it's about the websites, that when you open a website and you go there www.google.com, you need to open the first page. I'm not telling anything else beside the name of the website. This is the place that you go, like just this is a path. We just start, and it's very simple to understand about how routes work, because I could come here, like it's called about, and okay, about me, just like this. When I run, if I have my address, my website, and was after like slash about, we'll come here and return this data. Of course, this is the simple one, but this is definitely an important thing that you should learn about. There's many other configurations. There is the type of the request that you want, because we have get, post, put, delete, patch, and have others. It's a REST concept. But you should know, at least at the beginning, that you have to learn about roles, and it's going to be very important for you. Another thing that you can learn, like when you're scaling, is the concept called blueprints. I have a file here that I already added. Let's add it here, just because I don't need this. Yes, I want to have this all the same file. Okay. Okay, this goes here. Yeah, this is not gonna work because I'm trying to register something that's right here. But okay. Okay, now it's good. Okay, so what we have here It's the same thing. But maybe you're gonna ask it, okay, so it's the same thing. Why I want to use this? Why I want to learn about this? Because remember that we just talked a little bit about pattern, layout, architecture. So this, I would say that it's deep connected to this. Because when you start growing, you still can use route, and I'm not saying that you cannot use route, but you're gonna need to use a better mechanism to identify other projects. There's other reasons too. I'm not gonna go in deep into, but it's good for you to understand. So if you see a little bit different here, first we need to create a variable and say, hey, this is a blueprint, and I need to do any name that you want. You just identify that blueprint. Imagine this like a unique ID. And after this, I need to register to my app. You see here that I have the app instance that I create. That's a Flask instance, basically. I need to register my blueprint. So when someone asks for that specific path for my website, as I registered before, Flask will understand how that it can resolve this. And here we are like telling, okay, of course we have the same. So like I will call this different index. Okay. So imagine that someone typed the name, like the name of my website / index. So the blueprint to register, and we'll know how to resolve. And you see here that you use the same pattern as decorator, the same as we used in here. That actually this is not the decorator itself, but this pattern. This is how the blueprint works. So I can name any way that I want. I can just duplicate this here and put here, okay, the example 2. Okay, this just become another blueprint. That easy. And of course needs to have the implementation here. Okay, I guess it's nice to talk a little bit more another thing here. You see that the name of the definition, that the function, the method, depends where you are, that you are seeing here, actually this doesn't change anything. There's a situation that this can be used, that I'm not talking here. You can look at maybe in the internet, but it's not important right now. But this is all I created, but of course this will not work because I need to what? Register. So without a register, this is not gonna work. And when we remember that we talk a little bit about package, we talk about models and so on. So when you start growing up your code, then you need to organize and have your roles, or basically we call roles, define it in your projects. These, I would say, that will be a better approach. When you start growing, there's other reasons too, but the main reason will be, I would say, because this for organization would be way better for you to maintain. There's some benefits too, but it's not about this. Of course, I can use route. I can add this route in another file and still continue use, because of course the thing that I need is the app instance. I can pass this app instance to another place. I can use current app, that's helper. I can say that Flask, the Python, give it to you if you want to name the app itself. But in general, it's good to know, go there, learn, try to understand about each one and see which one fits better for your project or your moment. I can say that. Okay, so this is it. I really hope that you find this information useful in the way that I try to show you. Like I mentioned, it's not the idea for this video and all the other videos that I did regarding this series about the top 5 items for learn before starting Flask environment, Flask development. It's not about like go in deep, but give like a real idea and a simplified way. So now you can go to the internet and go look more in deep. But I hope that you like it, and if you like it, please thumbs up for me, like it, subscribe to this channel, because this is gonna help me, and see you in the next video. Bye.